Hi, I'm Travis McCutcheon with Onfloor Technologies, coming to you from our Tulsa, Oklahoma Training Center. And it's time for Onfloor's Fast and Easy Tech Tips. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to change the belt in our 9S-L machine that's newly released. What you can expect to get out of this video would be, one, how do belts get broken? Number two, how do we avoid breaking belts? And number three, how do we replace a belt when we do break one? So, how do we break belts? The number one reason that we found would be related to studs that you find in the floor previously holding equipment or a wall in place. Number two, the cracks and expansion joints that have a rise greater than 1/8 of an inch. And then number three, trying to do a really heavy removal like epoxy or some kind of overlay with just too much weight. So how do we avoid breaking belts? The best way that we found to avoid breaking belts is to inspect that job before you get the machine on. So inspect the job for these cracks, the studs that can be, hidden in a lot of cases. And make sure you identify those and don't hit that area with or remove it prior to putting the machine on the job. Number two, we would say use a vacuum that provides the adequate CFM to get all the dust out from under the machine, so you don't get any unwanted dust up into the chamber, which could deteriorate the belt. And number three, just be careful and not put too much weight on the machine in a heavy removal situation. Okay, now I'm going to take you through the belt change process step by step. First, you're going to use a 9/16 wrench or socket to loosen the bolts that hold the motor down. And you don't take them off, just loosen them up. Then you're going to turn the machine around just so I can show you the tension bolt in the back. So this tension bolt right here, that holds the motor tension. And we're going to pull that back about 1/2 inch. Then we'll turn this back around and we're going to, you can use a pry bar, but usually the motor will move up without a pry bar. And then we're going to tighten this bolt here in the front, and that's just going to hold the motor in place in that loose tension while we remove the dust cover. So now we're going to take a 1/2 inch socket and remove the dust cover with 4 bolts. And that, you saw me take that hose off. That hose connects to the dust board on the top of the dust cover. So you need to remove that beforehand. Now you can see we've got the motor up. You can simply walk that belt right off. Of course, if the belt was broken, this would be a really hard belt to break. You would just take your new belt, roll it back over the pulley, and then while it's in this upright position, take your 9/16 wrench and loosen this bolt that we tightened a while ago, and that just drops that motor back down into place so that we can pull the tension on it when we turn it right side up. Now we're going to put these bolts back in right quick. Then we'll get this final one tightened up here. And then we're going to take the machine and tilt it back up, turn it around. All of those motor bolts are still loose. And what we're going to do now is with the 9/16 socket, we're going to pull the tension back. And so you just run that bolt up to where it touches, and that's where the tension was when we started. And then flip this machine around one more time, and we're going to tighten up all of these motor bolts. And now the machine is ready to go again. So, thank you for joining us for this episode of Onfloor's Fast and Easy Tech Tips. If you learned something here that you like, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe below, and take a look for new videos that we have coming out.